Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about the best lenses for the Canon 90d. Obviously there's a lot of lenses for different situations, but if you're looking to check the updated prices for any of these lenses or you're interested in purchasing them, you can check them out using the links in the description. So to start off this list, we're going to be talking about the Sigma 18 to 300mm lens. Now for years this has been one of the most versatile lenses you can buy, having an 18mm wide angle and then also having a telephoto 300mm lens, allowing it to be a fantastic all-in-one lens, and it's a great option for people that can only have one lens. However, the lens is far from perfect, as when it's wide open, the f-stop is a 3.5, which isn't bad. However, when it's all the way zoomed in, it only has a f-stop of 6.3, which isn't great. Also, in terms of absolute image quality, other lenses on this list do a lot better. However, as I said, this lens is great for anyone that's looking for an overall versatile lens. Another fantastic versatile lens is the Tamron 16 to 300mm and the Tamron 18 to 400mm. Now both lenses are f3.5 to 6.3. Now for these two lenses, the extra 2mm on the wide angle is a very noticeable difference. However, as well as the 300mm to 400mm difference is quite significant. Now again, it's a fantastic versatile lens. However, for this lens, the image quality is a little bit worse than the Sigma 18 to 300mm. However, this Tamron lens is slightly cheaper, so you get what you pay for. Now moving into our recommended ultra wide lens, it is the Sigma 8 to 16mm lens, and this lens is going to allow you to shoot much wider angles than the other lenses recommended here. The lens is not a fisheye lens, though there is some slight barrel distortion. For most people, this is probably a situational lens given how wide it is and how little zoom range it has. However, it can capture a scene like no other lens. Now the lens is a little bit slow with a 4.5 f-stop, which means that if you are going to set the camera up on interior shots and stuff like that, you're probably going to want a slow shutter speed or a high ISO, meaning you're probably going to want some sort of tripod. Now if you are looking for a more expensive wide angle lens, you can get the Tamron 20 to 24mm lens, which has an f-stop of 3.5, which is faster. It is also wider and slightly more versatile. However, you are paying a larger price, and for most people I wouldn't recommend that lens because of the price. However, if you do have the money, the Tamron's 10 to 24mm lens is a fantastic option. For inexpensive portraits, the Canon 50mm pancake lens is obviously unbeatable. The Nifty 50 is a legendary lens that you can pick up for pretty cheap. It has a fast 1.8 f-stop, allowing you to take great impressive photos with a lot of bokeh, and is also fantastic in low light. For fast walking around shots, the Sigma 30mm is our recommendation. It's slightly wider than the Nifty 50 and also has a very fast f-stop of 1.4, meaning you can shoot in exceptionally low light, and the bokeh it creates is absolutely gorgeous. And if we're being 100% honest, there is also really no downside to this lens. It's an absolute fantastic lens for people trying to take portrait shots, and I strongly recommend this lens. Now for the fast wide lens that we're recommending is the Sigma 18 to 35mm. The great thing about this lens is it is 18 to 35mm, giving it a little bit more versatility than a fixed lens, but it can still create some excellent and incredibly detailed images. The reason people love this lens is because of its exceptionally high image quality, super sharp detail, and wide angle versatility. And it has an f-stop of 1.8, which is very good for a wide angle lens. However, the weight is heavier than the actual body of the 90D camera. Moving on to most people's favorite lenses, especially if you're in portrait photography or wildlife photography, most kinds of photography, it is the Canon 70 to 200mm lens. Okay, I'm sure you've seen lenses like this a lot. This camera has an absolute magnificent zoom. It's f-stop 4. Lenses have excellent combination of reach, speed, and price. It's an L series lens, which means the glass is very detailed detailed. It's one of Canon's best lenses. They're also not known for losing a lot of value, making it just a fantastic investment in total, as chances are you're not going to lose much money buying this lens if you want to sell it later. And I'm sure you're going to get a good use out of this lens because it's a lens that everyone likes. That's our recommendations for the best lenses for the Canon EOS 90D. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you can check out all of these products in the link in the description.